Kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. Hype. The anniversary live stream just got finished. There is a ton of cool things that we need to talk about. Obviously, some of these things got leaked before. It is what it is. There's still a lot of cool things to digest from what was said and a lot of other surprises that are in there. This is going to be your no-nonsense video talking about everything, so let's jump on into it. First things first, the new chapter has been revealed. Available on Tuesday on the PTB at 11 a.m. This is going to be called End Transmission. It's going to feature the Singularity as a killer, who's an AI type of killer, and Gabrielle Soma, who is the new survivor. Let's play that trailer for you guys.
It wasn't programmed to harm the crew. It was supposed to help us build a safer home, but something happened. It became self-aware. It has no empathy. It doesn't feel pain. It learns at an impossible rate, and it won't stop until we are dead. Or worse.
So absolutely amazing. We even got to look into what the power is going to be like. Essentially, this AI is going to be tossing about like little meat pods, essentially, that are going to scan for survivors. And if it sees a survivor, it's going to start shooting at them. And if you manage to get them, you can pretty much just teleport on them. This power is going to help you a lot in Chase, and I'm excited to see how it's going to work. We have Gabrielle Soma, who's part of a crew that came to basically conquer another planet, or inhabit it, I should say. And there was some alien life forms there from a very old school type of alien civilization that kind of made their little robot friend go a little bit crazy and try to kill all the humans. The map itself is taking place on an unknown planet where everything is literally trying to kill you. I'm excited to see more of it and all the little Easter eggs that are there. But that's just a little piece of all of the cool things that we received. The next thing that we were revealed to was that we had the roadmap. Take a look at it on screen right now. Tons of new things in here. I mean, it shows us so much cool things that are going to be coming out. First of all, the next chapter is coming out, as we know, is going to be End Transmission. The chapter right after that, which is going to be a paragraph, it's going to feature a survivor. That survivor is Nicolas Cage. I'm sure you guys seen this all over the place, but Nicolas Cage is joining the Fog. He is going to be coming in with his own perks, a whole new survivor as is, so you can expect that soon. Then the next two chapters that we're getting, the next two chapters are confirmed to be licensed, both of them. And they're going to be huge according to the devs. These are going to be two huge licensed chapters that are be coming out. So in August, we can expect a new killer and a new survivor that are going to be licensed, and an in-game event coming. And then in November, we can expect a killer coming out, and that killer is going to be licensed. That being said, in January, we're also going to be getting another survivor who could potentially be licensed or not licensed, similar to how we got Michaela after Pinhead, or it could be vice versa, how we're getting Nicolas Cage as a standalone survivor. We have to wait and see, but that being said, we're getting two licensed chapters coming out. So basically, we're getting Nicolas Cage, then a new killer, new survivor, and then another killer, all licensed. On top of that, there's going to be an in-game event happening in June, which is going to be the anniversary event. I'll talk about that in a second. And in August, from what I heard, the summer barbecue event is returning. One of the best events we've ever had in the game is coming back. It's making its way into the Fog, which is absolutely amazing. In the bottom, they also talked about things which I will, give some more information on. First of all, there's going to be some huge gameplay changes that are coming into it. There's going to be a perk meta rework, and they said that they're going to get these out as quick as possible. No information on that quite yet, but they said pretty much every patch we're going to be seeing some changes. On top of that, there's going to be map balancing. And again, they promised and confirmed that every single time that we get these perk changes as well, we're also going to be getting maps being reworked. The next two maps that they're going to be tackling are the Coldwind maps, We're going to see what happens. I honestly was expecting them to do Garden of Joy or the Swamp. However, we got the Colduin map, so we'll see what ends up happening. They then spoke about anti-camping. That's right. The way it's going to work is that if a killer is next to a hooked survivor, there will be a little bar. The longer or closer you are to a survivor, the bar will continuously fill up. Once the bar is maxed, a survivor can unhook themselves at any point in time, even if they're in the second state. Now, obviously, that raises a lot of red flags. What happens if another survivor is there? If any other survivors are in this radius, the bar will eventually move a lot slower. That way, it's not that game breaking where it's like, oh, everyone's swarming you, so they can get a lot of time. And when endgame collapse happens and the exit gates are ready to be powered, this will not work whatsoever. This won't be a thing. So overall, on paper, it sounds good. We have to wait and see exactly what the gameplay sounds like, but it's not terrible in my opinion from listening to it. On top of that, we got tons of quality of life improvements that are going to be coming into the game. First of all, there is a loadout search bar that is going to be coming. This loadout search bar, you can type generalized things such as generator, and it will give you perks that associate with generators, things like that. You can even type the name of it, and this is going to be coming out very, very, very soon. Excited for that. On top of that, we're getting survivor disconnect bots. So if a survivor ever disconnects throughout the match, you'll hear an audio cue, and it will say bot next to their name, and they'll be replaced by a bot. Absolutely fantastic. We then got a little bit of information on player cards that are going to be coming. Essentially, you can put a little profile picture as well as have a card. Again, relate this to Call of Duty, where you have your emblem and calling card. Same idea coming in for DBD, and you can get these in the tome. I'm assuming they're going to expand this to have prestiges in there as well. So if you're prestige 100, you get an exclusive one. Maybe even something for Fog Whisperers. Maybe something for Twitch streamers. Maybe something for players that are dedicated to their mains. We have to wait and see, but possibilities truly are endless. And finally, for the quality of life, we have player report feedback. Essentially, if you report someone, in due time, they'll give you some feedback on if any action was taken, so you can be updated, so you can know. All of that is on the roadmap, and we can expect that to come out. It looks really awesome. I'm really excited for it, but the surprises don't end there. Let's continue to talk about it. They're going to be doing some huge collabs. First of all, we are going to be getting some great collabs with Slipknot and Iron Maiden. I know a lot of you guys will be super excited to hear that. Awesome bands. Slipknot, they're going to get 9 different masks for the 9 members for Killers, and Iron Maiden is going to be focused around Eddie. That's going to be really, really awesome. I'm really looking forward to all of that stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. And I'm really, really looking forward to how these masks and things are going to look. I'm pretty pumped up. I'm pretty excited. We'll have to see exactly what it is. There's actually some images of what these are going to look like, so we will have to see. On top of that, they are also doing a collaboration, which I apologize in advance because I'm going to butcher these names. But Ikumi, she has done some awesome, fantastic work on other games that you guys know, and she's bringing her artistic style into the game as well with cosmetics for Yui, the Legion, and the Oni. These look absolutely fantastic. The cosmetic stuff does not stop there. They also announced that a long time ago, they did a little bit of a collection type of deal where they're looking for artists essentially to bring their work into the game. Well, we finally can see what those are looking like. Shout out to Honey Bear and shout out to all the other artists because their work are going to be coming into the game. We're going to be seeing some awesome cosmetics coming in. We're going to see these for tons of different characters, Huntress being one, Twins being one, Young Jin. It's going to be really awesome. I'm looking forward to it all. You can see them on screen. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Moving on over to the anniversary event itself. This is going to be a month-long anniversary event. Essentially, the 3 weeks leading up to the anniversary event, we're going to be getting events that kind of sway things around. We'll get double blood points. We'll get higher chances of maps. The next week, we'll get higher rift rewards, things like that, basically showcasing the classic DBD throughout the years. Once the event is here and is started, it's going to be different than we've ever seen. It will still be the Twisted Masquerade event, and we'll have a lot of those Masquerade cosmetics coming for characters. They said we're going to be getting 12 new masks for 12 new characters, which I'll show you guys on screen. And then there'll also be a store where you can see all the previous ones and purchase whatever you don't have or earn them. On top of that, Father Campbell's Chapel is completely redone with all these things. We're also going to get new charms for this. Here's the juicy part. There are going to be offerings that you can use that have charges on them. Now, you can use these charges in a unique way. If you're a survivor, you can use these charges to spawn an emergency pallet. That's right, and use the pallet. It will break upon use, but you can use that pallet. You can also block a vault. That is insane. Now, obviously, the killer needs something. What are the killers getting? They can remotely break pallets or breakable walls. So you could be like across the map and be like, break that one, bam. You can also expose the survivor as soon as you hit Bloodlust 1, which you're offering. Now, every time you do these actions, it will take up some charges. And in order to obtain the rewards, you need to finish the trial with at least one remaining in order to get the reward. That's the only way to do it. So if you use it too excessively, you won't be able to do it. This event is going to last for quite a while, so it's going to be a lot of fun. On top of that, we're also going to get some cosmetics for Ghostface and Feng that are included in this event, so looking forward to that. Speaking of, some of these challenges are now going to feature random perks. That's right. It will literally give you random perks that you need to use in order to complete the event. So we'll randomize it and then be like, all right, you got to heal someone with this perk or something like that. Pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be pretty exciting. And of course, the community challenges are returning as well. Interesting stuff to say the least. I'm really looking forward to all of those cool things. I can't wait to see how it's going to be incorporated into the game. It's absolutely fantastic. We also have 2 different codes for you guys for blood points and a trapper charm. I'll show you guys those codes on screen right now in case you guys have missed it. And finally, the biggest information in my opinion, or well, not the biggest, but one of the big things is that DVD is making 2 spin-off games. That's right. One of these games will be a single player kind of game where it's going to be a whole different cast that you're going to play as, and you're essentially in a part of the entity's realm, pretty much venturing the fog, essentially. It is a story game. It's single player. That's going to be really cool. A lot of people have been asking for a game like that, so looking forward to that. And the second game is going to be a 4-player PvE game. Again, looking forward to that. You're basically going to take on creatures from the entity's realm. Think about the Evil Dead game, something like that. It'll be very similar to that. That's essentially what we're going to be getting. Or Hunt Showdown, things like that. They're basically tossing their own hat in the ring. They're like, all right, you know what? Everyone trying to rival us, we'll do it ourselves. That's pretty exciting. But there you go. That is pretty much all the information that I have for you guys. I'm really excited. Unfortunately, obviously, a lot of these things got leaked beforehand, so some people got spoiled, including myself. But there were still some really good surprises. And honestly, this is a big W for Dead by Daylight. They have incorporated some cool things. They're going crazy with these events. Summer Barbecue returning. We're also going to be getting the new event, which is way different than anything we've ever seen. It's going to go pretty crazy. We got face camping changes after 7 years. So much quality of life things, so much cool collabs, and obviously 2 big licensed chapters coming into the game. This is going to be big. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. That is your developer stream summary. I hope you guys did enjoy. As always, I'm the King. I tip my crown to you guys. Make sure you follow us on Twitch every single weekday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 4 p.m. We will be live. Hopefully we'll see you there. And I will see you guys next time. As always, I'm the King. Tip my crown to you guys. We'll see you in the fog.